Which side?
Mr. Schreiner, this is a question just for you, sir.
Call me Brent.
Brent, one of my favorite episodes was The Most Toys. In the episode, Data comes to the realization that he has to kill Kiefer Faja, and I was just wondering how he came to that decision. Because at the time, Data wasn't an attack, and he only killed in self-defense.
Could you tell me what this is? Do you think I'm so sorry. I wish this sound coming this way was better, but I know you said the name Brent, right?
He asked about something about Data's choice.
In the episode,
The Most Toys.
Yes.
Data comes to the realization
This guy's translating for me. It's good.
that he
I
has
came to the conclusion
to kill Kiefer Faja.
that I couldn't kill a human being. But I could kill a human being. Well, I struggled over that for a long time. And then I read the script. You are aware I didn't write the show, right? My job is to learn the lines, say the words. That was the deal. So, I think that's a question for Ron Moore. When they do the Battlestar Galactic panel, ask somebody there.
If we had prepared better for that fight with the Battlestar Galactica people, we would have killed them. If we had one more player, or Dorn,
Or if we just watched the show, we could have killed them.
kick their ass.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Thank you guys for being here. This is such a huge thrill. When I was 14, I had a huge crush on Dr. Crusher. It was awesome. This question is for all of you. During the run of the show, is there anything you would have enjoyed seeing your characters do that you did not get a chance to do during the show?
No.
Well, I always had hoped that she could have maybe been a hairdresser, because she seemed to be the drama coach and she did the dance with Data and and all that, and sort of stood to the captain and things. And so I don't know. I was thinking maybe a hairdresser, because I had a lot of wigs. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't know. No.
We did 178 episodes.
178. So 82 hours.
182 hours. Really?
That's all.
Who was
Except for
that?
that one sneaker with Harper, the racist one in the first season.
Yeah, well, they got rid of that.
What was that called?
That was called what was that called? The one where the vast scene?
Yes, where they were, it was so racist and
Oh, it really was. Code of Honor, that was it. Yeah. Oh, that was embarrassing.
Angel One was pretty intense, but then Patrick.
Hey, Angel
he got,
One.
He got the script changed. It was
I had a
very
nice
serious.
costume, Angel.
You did. He looked very good in his
I was
costume.
like an ear cup before. My ear is still split. 20 years later, it's still kind of cut up here.
LeVar still can't see anything.
What about Dorn?
Dorn still wears that thing on his head.
Yes.
Crazy. He looks funny flying the plane at night. Well, nothing beats Data and Tasha, though. Thank you. I guess
Fully functional.
one more of those.
I like Data and War Queen. Wish she could have been here.
Yeah, I don't know. Scarlett's going to be us supposed to shadow on 5 people or whatever they were.
Battleship Galactica.
Oh yeah, Battleship Galactica. That's right.
Hi guys, thanks for being here. I have a question for Jonathan. I heard that you campaigned heavily for the role of Xanatos in Gargoyle
played something on Gargoyles.
Xanatos, yeah.
Xanatos.
Weren't you on Gargoyles too?
I was on Gargoyles.
Were you on Gargoyles?
Huck. Was correct.
Kate Mulgrew was on Gargoyles.
Kate Mulgrew was on Gargoyles. Dorman was on Gargoyles.
Zorn was on Gargoyles.
He's on everything.
Yeah.
There's a cartoon, he's on it. I'm not married man.
I was wondering what intrigued you so much about the role of Xanatos that you wanted it so bad that you campaigned for it.
Campaign for the role of Xanatos.
I did.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, that's what I read.
How did I do it?
Why?
Why would you campaign?
You don't understand.
Was Carl Rove involved? What was the campaign talk about?
I remember when Picard and Riker ran as a ticket in 92.
Well, that's a really great ticket we had, actually.
I don't remember campaigning. I remember sitting with Ed Asner and reading Gargoyle scripts. But sorry, misrecollection. That was a good, really good question.
I campaigned for the role of Xanatos, actually.
I wish Gargoyles was still, but that was a great job.
Yep.
Gonna work on What a blast. You don't have to shave.
Documentaries.
Go to work in your PJs. The script is in front of you.
Yeah, it's a great job. Oh, I know.
It's not a
That's
toy
why
store.
Gordon does them all.
Because he can't learn his lines anyway.
That's right. We're just being honest with you folks.
It's all truth today. All truth all the time.
All truth?
Let's take another question.
Yes, yes. For me.
I am curious if you don't remember any of the time I was coming out of the last whisper.
Love is a Whisper? Yeah, sure, I remember that. That was a great episode.
Remember any of the time?
Do I remember any of my sign? Oh, sure. I don't want to take this woman's job. I could have been doing this, but you know, she has children. She needs to feed them.
You know who was in that episode? You know who was in that episode?
Who was in that episode?
Delancey's wife.
Oh yeah, John Delancey's wife was
Marnie.
in that episode. Marnie. She was one of the
One of his three. One of his triangle.
Yeah, what was his name? Howie.
He was.
He was something. He was a wonderful actor. Yeah. Thanks for
That was a good episode.
It was a good episode. Better than Code of Honor. I'll
Yes.
tell you that.
Rachel Wine. Or Frame of Mind.
Who's next out there? There we are.
Hi. I think as Star Trek has continued, we've seen a lot of cast members on both sides of the camera, both directing and also appearing in other incarnations. And I was curious if there was either side of the camera that you preferred to work on those cases.
I prefer to work on both sides. I like to meet under the camera sometimes.
And you work often, as I recall.
I sometimes like to carry the camera.
Sometimes you like to carry me.
And sometimes I like to carry it. Do you know when we did Generations, the movie Generations, the story of two captains in search of one good hairpiece? The late, great CP John Alonzo
John Alonzo, yeah.
had Dorn and I shoot our own handheld points of view, even in the scenes.
No,
Where they put the cameras on their shoulder and made another quarter.
right.
Very clever, I thought.
There's a book about it just came out.
About John Alonzo, right? He was a big influence on a lot of people. And they also had the white TV hats.
Yeah. The sandwiches they had.
You made
Oh, come on. We forgot about these folks here. So I'm talking